Coffee Library.
In her submission, Auma emphasized that UCDA did not duplicate the roles of the Ministry of Agriculture and has been fulfilling the regulatory purpose for which it was established. Concerns about the potential dangers of mainstreaming the agency.
The committee observed that coffee sector is an important export that should be independently regulated to meet the demand of the export market. The civil service model cooperation and service delivery cannot effectively undertake and deliver this mandate.
The committee's recommendation called for rationalization of Uganda Coffee Development Authority subject to a 3-year transition period.
To enable MAIF build capacity to exceed mandate that is under UCDA.
Two minority reports followed with their movers arguing that given that Uganda Coffee Development Authority pivotal role in overseeing coffee quality, rationalizing the agency will not only jeopardize the quality against coffee but also affect its market.
Why the rush, Honorable Speaker and colleagues? Why take back every critical and unequal expertise, outperforming deadly back to the mother ministry? That is the thinking unity.
Government
That rationalization of UCDA, if done, should be with the transition of 5 years.
Government Chief Whip Dennis Hampson Obua then moved to suspend the rules to allow immediate debate on the bill, but this was met with strong resistance from the members of opposition.
I now beg to move another motion that Rule 2024 sub-Rule 5 and 6 entirely be suspended to allow debate the report of this rule bill.
Suspend the rule.
In fact, that is a provision for suspension to the rules of procedure. It does not mean that all rules are available to be suspended. That's the point I'm raising. I'm saying after 3 days, if she does not take anything, it actually serves.
I don't know how you knew that Honorable Boa was moving to suspect. Is it not now procedural right that you first take procedure raised by members?
Where this parliament can continue doing what it is doing. That you take a decision when you shouted at your learning and running.
Nobody has been shouting there. After the Speaker placed on with her decision to continue with the debate, opposition leaders stood up in protest against her stance.
Members are standing not because of indiscipline, they are standing in the pursuit of our rule, which procedures.
Under mounting pressure, the Speaker had no choice but to defer the matter on Thursday morning.
See you, honorable members. We shall have the second reading tomorrow Thursday in the morning.
Just like last evening, tensions were very high in the Parliament today as the debate on National Coffee Amendments Bill 2024 resumed.
I'm asking for your attention.
Several legislators from different regions openly reject the rationalization of Uganda Coffee Development Authority.
It performed excellently. Yes. It is not wasteful. Yes. It is not duplicative. Yes. It must stay for the good of the people.
Yes. You mean you don't know what you're doing? Yes. You're serving poison, yes. Pretending that you're giving us good food. Yes.
And today we are opting for something to read with an agency that has been credited for 5 or 10 years without getting any license to operate.
It took multiple time from presiding Speaker Anita Among to restore order and calm within the House. Quiet, quiet, quiet. Many MPs, particularly from Buganda, expressed their frustrations, questions why the government, despite the Uganda Coffee Development Authority great success in coffee subsector, is determined to close it.
All cooperatives are now where people have started growing coffee, and UCDA has given them support. Why do you fear people becoming rich?
They argued that the Minister of Agriculture lacked necessary expertise to regulate Uganda's booming coffee industry and warned that dissolving Uganda Coffee Development Authority could have negative effects.
You both got under again, guys. Yes, you both got.
Thank you, Ivan. Ivan.
You don't have any more authority to take away the UCDA because you cannot manage it.
I want to put the minister. If the Ministry of Agriculture is doing well, I want him to stand here and tell us one crop which they have tarnished so well to give us a basis of confidence that they are up to anything. The law you have provided for is saying you are the one going to preserve UCDA. Do not take us for fools. He himself appropriated the money to a private company, 37 billion to go to that company and promote our coffee. Wasn't that a vote of no confidence in UCDA?
However, State House Minister of Agriculture Brett Ramirama defended rationalization, stating that it's intended to improve efficiency.
That we don't intend it to abolish. That we don't intend it to abolish the functions of UCDA, but we actually maintain the function of UCDA, but in a streamlined manner in a department like you have done for any other areas.
In 3 years, UCDA will be back at the Ministry of Agriculture.
A few members also voiced their support for the rationalization of Uganda Coffee Development Authority.
The things that government did not do promoting coffee development in northern Uganda needs to be taken more serious. I support that. The matter against people in northern Uganda, especially left, are just taking up to government. Excuse me, I beg for the people to speak in this house.
Honorable members, can you please quiet? If you don't keep quiet, I will not give anyone to speak. I appreciate what you are going through. I know it's time for campaign. Chaos erupted after the speaker moved a motion for the bill to be read for the second time purporting opposition. Chaos erupted after the speaker moved a motion for the bill to be read for the second time, purporting opposition MPs to raise and shout no at top of their voices.
Right, Honorable Speaker, these members are not standing up because they are defying you. We are standing up in the pursuit of a rule which all ruling of a speaker can be challenged.
Citing Rule 101, the Speaker called for the division vote, asking all MPs to leave the chambers. I want the chamber cleared. After more than 40 minutes, the Speaker returned to announce the result of the vote. The Knights had 77, the Ayes have 159. So the Ayes have it, and I adjourned the House on time. Despite heated debates there on Parliament, this afternoon the House has not been able to make final decision on the National Coffee Amendment Bill 2024. However, members of opposition insist that they will not rest until they ensure that Uganda Coffee Development Authority is not abolished, arguing that its removal will not only affect the quality of country's coffee but also its international market. I am Nisima Peter away from the Parliament, wishing you all the best, dear tuners of Green Valley Mission TV, Poto, Uganda.